guess these things are harder to control than a rally car. Now, I know Carlos is cool, but am I the only one who had issues with the pilot? Just 1 year ago, the fastest and strongest athletes competed here in Athens. Now the Olympic Stadium has been transformed to see the fastest and strongest rally cars in front of a rousing 63,000 crazy rally fans, the biggest rally crowd ever.
This is the best show in the world to look at rally cars jumping and sliding, and what they have done here now, it's the best in the world.
So, the Olympic Stadium, Athens. It's quite nice, isn't it? 60,000 people have come to see the greatest rally show on earth. What we need now is some big, fat, noisy rally cars. There's no other place in the world you can get this spectacle. Two top-flight world rally cars racing against each other head-to-head in front of 60,000 people. So there's Carlos Sainz pulling up to the start line. He's come out of retirement for 2 rallies. This should be his last ever world rally. And what an amazing place to do it. So this is the one everyone's come to see. The main event. It's the World Championship right there. Sebastian Loeb versus Petter Solberg. One of them is very sideways, and it's not Sebastian Loeb. Petter's smashing his car into all the barriers. They so want to win this. Oh, huge jump by Sebastian Loeb. Loeb's got it. Solberg will not be happy. He hit too many things. Last time out in Turkey, Sebastian Loeb did what he seems to have been doing all season long, driving a rally car faster than all the others and winning. It's not as if they're not trying. Petter Solberg, his nearest championship rival, threw his Subaru all over the place to try and catch him. One surprise, early leader Gigi Gali helped Mitsubishi to top the standings for the first time for a long while. No! But his challenge fizzled out with mechanical problems. But as all the others struggle, the Sebastian Loeb champagne-spraying roadshow just keeps on going. So let's spin the globe again and see where we end up for this week's rally action on Shakedown. No surprises then. The Greek mainland, all taking place in the mountains north of Athens, with Rally HQ in the city of Lamia. Championship leader Sebastian Loeb has a bit of a shaky start, but soon gets going in the familiar role of road cleaner, hurting his chances of an early lead. Well, Sebastian Loeb is clearly suffering from sweeping the road. He's currently in an uncharacteristic third. But he'll be relieved to find out that his nearest rival, Petter Solberg, is having a bad first day too, bashing his Subaru around, ending up in an off-road excursion which keeps him off the pace and missing a few bits on the car. Roman Cresta, in the hunt for a good result, struggles too as he steers his Ford Focus straight into some Greek scenery, wrecking his chances of points. But privateer Manfred Stoll goes one better at exactly the same corner. He thumps it even harder. Two beached rally cars to keep each other company and some disgruntled drivers. Former Subaru driver Mikko Hirvonen, now driving a privateer Ford, is the surprise leader in the middle of the day, but gearbox troubles spoil that. So far he's been doing really well, Mikko Hirvonen. But he's having gear trouble, as you can hear. He's only got 4th, 5th and 6th gear. That leaves the door open for Marcus Gronholm to stake his claim on top of the leaderboard and be top dog for a while. Here on Shakedown, we always go the extra yard to get you close to the action, even if it does mean the occasional special WRC shower. Further up the order, Carlos Sainz is crawling his way up the leaderboard in his absolutely final outing in a WRC car. But just when the rest of the field get a whiff of a chance to be ahead, Sébastien Loeb presses his right foot just a bit harder and the Frenchman leads at the end of day one. So Sébastien, it looked like it wasn't easy today, but you end the day rally leader.
Yeah, it was a difficult day, especially in the morning with the gravel. I was losing some time in the two first stages, but okay, I tried to push really hard all the stages today, and now we have the lead again. It's close. It's a big fight with Marcus, and also Carlos and Tony are not so far behind.
So Marcus, have you been somewhere out?
Yes.
In a rally car?
What, have I got some mud on me?
Okay. Yes, everybody. Yeah.
I have never seen, camera and a speaker so dirty in my life.
Well, I promise I'll have a shower before tomorrow. Talking about tomorrow, you're going to start the day in 3rd, which is a great position to be in.
Yeah, I think it's a good rally for me at the moment, so far, but it's still a long way, still a couple of days, and yeah, we keep trying.
Petter Solberg may be sick of looking at Sébastien Loeb disappearing over the horizon, and Francois Duval may have come close to watching his rally career go up in smoke, but they're practically happy campers compared to this lot. Rembetika is the Greek blues. Invented over 100 years ago, the song's subjects include illicit love, police oppression, disease and death. It's time to head into blues territory. And to catch up with some old friends.
Yassas. Hello, Yassas.
How are you?
Fine. Good. Oh, very good.
Well, I found you. Okay, and this is the blues.
Blues, like you never seen it. You like it?
Yeah, it's great.
This is a typical place with where they play rebetiko. Rebetiko is a very heavy, painful break music. Its peak was between the 1930s up to the 50s. And it came back again in the modern times, and the young people actually do go out and go and listen. It's like an alternative choice. And the music actually talks about poverty, sadness. It's mostly sad.
So what's this song about?
Okay, obviously it talks about a woman that they had to throw the boats into the port because she left. And she left him, and he's really destroyed because he was so, tore apart.
That's the blues.
Yeah.
That's the blues.
Yeah. It wants to show that although we're in a very masculine instrument place, the woman is actually the leader in a house. Yeah.
Well, no wonder the men are upset. So I'd really love to learn a bit more about the music, like learn how to do it. The thing is, then he'll write a song about this English guy who came along and stole his bouzouki, broke his heart.
Yeah, well, you see?
In poverty.
You're a true rebetis. That's all it takes. Συγγνώμη, μήπως μπορεί ο φίλος μου να δοκιμάσει? There you go.
Okay. Now, for me, the blues is more like this. Woke up this morning,
don't know where I am. Greece or Mexico, Turkey or Japan. Sometimes I get so lonely, I miss my ma'am. Them the shakedown blues. See, that's for me, is what the blues is.
Θα σου δείξουμε τώρα τι εστί ρεπέτικο. Δες και μαγιά μου έχεις κάνει, φράγκο Συριανή γλυκιά.
Now what? Have to dance?
Yeah, we dance.
Okay. How do we dance to this?
Hey! Rebetiko, I see.
Day 2 of the Acropolis Rally, and second place Marcus Gronholm is still chasing Sebastian Loeb for the lead. He's throwing his Peugeot all over the place. The 6 seconds between them seems like a mountain to climb. That's because Sebastian Loeb is enjoying another squeaky clean outing in his Citroën, cruising through the Greek countryside. His teammate Carlos Sainz keeps it steady and in the points, doing exactly the job he's hired to do. But breathing down his neck is Ford's Tony Gardemeister, just 3 seconds behind him. Still hanging on is privateer Mikko Hirvonen, putting the big boys behind him to shame. Well, things going very well for privateer Mikko Hirvonen, currently in an impressive 5th as the best of the rest on this terrible surface you can't get a grip on. Struggling for grip as well is another privateer, Henning Solberg, but the Greek terrain gets the better of him and his Acropolis rally ends just like that. Things aren't much better for little brother Petter Solberg, out of the running and having a nightmare weekend. Chances are his Subaru team will be looking for anything to lift their spirits. Time for another shakedown battle to get the competitive juices flowing. Ancient Greece, man against man, in a gladiatorial show of togas, muscles and oil. 2005, it's no different. Tug of war, an Olympic sport until the mid-1920s, and we've got the Ford team and the Subaru team in a grudge match of tug of war. Heads or tails? Heads. Heads it is. Which side would you like to go to?
Go on left side.
Okay. I shall give you one call, which is take the strain. So I want fairness, and I'll make sure that's central once you've taken the strain, and then it will be pull. Okay? Take the strain, that is central. Take the strain, and pull! It wasn't such a good first pull. What do you think was the main factor?
The factor here is a weight problem. We've got a weight problem.
Okay, guys, that was a stunning and quite convincing victory in round 1. What do you think was the key factor to your victory?
The weight.
Weight advantage. Okay, now remember, Subaru, if Ford win this one, it's all over. No pressure. You ready? Just the power on this rope is extraordinary. You ready? Take the strain and pull. It's over.
Cheers, boss. Thank you very much. Cheers, pal.
So the real battle is carrying on up in the mountains. And immediately Marcus Gronholm is not enjoying the afternoon battle. Drive shaft problems drop him from 2nd to 4th. That leaves the door open for Tony Gardemeister, who grabs that 2nd place with both hands and feet. Well, he's been consistent all year, but Tony Gardemeister in 2nd is looking for his first podium since Sweden. Carlos Sainz is still in there, but a few road hazards keep him and his Citroën in 3rd place. So here comes Carlos Sainz, currently in a battle with Tony Gardemeister. Whoa! And as you can see, his car is quite battle-scarred, and the crowd would love to see him get his last podium here. Jani Parsonen is about to get a tour of the Greek countryside he probably wouldn't have picked, as his privateer Skoda rolls down the hill and out of the Acropolis Rally. That's a long way down and back up. But no such problems for our rally leader, who wins every stage of the day. Now that's impressive. So it's the last stage of day 2 of the Acropolis Rally Greece. And if Sebastian Loeb continues as rally leader, he'll be the first person in the history of the sport to win 5 rallies in a row. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, Mr. Miyagi and Danielson, Superman and Superman Jr. Throughout the ages, man has passed on knowledge and wisdom to the younger generation. And so it is in rally. In the Junior World Rally Championship, 3 drivers have hit Big Brother jackpots, each with a world champion to guide them through the challenges. So the game is rock, paper, scissors. Does everyone know how to play? Hot-headed car smasher Colin McRae has singled out Chris Meek.
Everybody's got a slightly different level of natural talent. Some people have to work at it really hard. Some people like Chris who have got it, and you can see that straight away.
And whilst off-road moment sees Chris hanging out Shay McRae, once the rally starts, it's a different matter.
At the end of the day, we don't hold hands in the rally car. You know, I'm there by myself, and you know, when we go over the start ramp, you know, there's nothing much Colin can do then.
Their opponents team the age and experience of Carlos Sainz with the JWSC's youngest driver, Danny Sordo.
2 years ago, he approached me and said, Carlos, I want to speak with you. I have now 20 years old. I have done this. I want your help. I'm really trying to help Maximum, trying to take the decisions together. So when will Danny win the Junior World Championship, and then when will he win the World Championship? Well, the Junior I hope this year, and the World Championship I give him a little bit of time, but not so much.
The new boys go head to head. And then he starts 3, 2, 1, go. They've certainly got to grips with the false start concept. Ready? Even if the grace of a dignified victory has still to be picked up. For Gronholm and Costi, it's a more distant style of mentoring. How much time do you spend together?
No, actually not so much together, but we are on the phone many times per week. And if I have some problem, I can call him, and it's fine.
Sort of understated. He's got the talent?
I think so, yes.
I hope so. Yes, I hope so too. Moment of truth.
1, go. Oh.
It's level pegging.
Again. 3, 2, 1, go.
But Sordo edges to victory.
Sorry, guys. The only problem is now just a matter of this.
Yes,
no,
yes.
Not this.
Sebastian Loeb is looking pretty relaxed, as he's just a few stages away from an historic 5 victories in a row. But it couldn't be more different for his nearest championship rival. There's Petter Solberg, who only has 2.5 stages to get into the points. He's pushing hard, but there's a strong field ahead of him. At the moment, both Mitsubishis are in the top 8 for points. And Harry Rovanperä is pushing to catch Mikko Hirvonen for 5th. Hirvonen hangs on to that 5th place and keeps the Mitsubishis at bay. A fantastic finish for the Finn in a privateer car. Marcus Gronholm does well to bring his ailing Peugeot home in 4th place, the best he could do given his technical problems. And Carlos Sainz, in his absolutely final WRC event, caps off a great 3 days with a podium finish. So here comes Tony Gardemeister. He's got 2.5 stages to drive with a damaged front left tyre to hold on to 2nd place in the Rally of Greece. And he does just that. A great result for him and the Ford team. So once again, Sebastian Loeb with a comfortable lead. All he really has to do is keep it on the road on a nice cruisy Sunday morning drive. And he just makes it look so easy. It's a record-breaking 5th win in a row. And joining the now familiar team applause, it's his girlfriend Séverine reminding us how many wins that is. So, a comfortable win for the Frenchman ahead of Tony Gardemeister and Carlos Sainz, and a great result too for privateer Mikko Hirvonen. With Petter Solberg out of the points, Loeb now leads the drivers' table by 23 points, and the others have some quick work to do to catch him up. In the manufacturers, Citroën on top for now after Carlos Sainz's helping hand, but it's too close to call between the two French rivals. Sebastian, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's an amazing result. Another victory, 5 in a row, world records, very exciting. Good weekend.
Not so bad. No, perfect weekend. But we had absolutely no problem with the car, and I think on rallies like Turkey here and Cyprus, that's the most important. And so I think this 5 victories are also for my team, and they made a great job.
It's quite a nice way to finish, with Sebastian and yourself on the podium in lovely Acropolis Rally.
Yeah, it has been a nice way. I think that 15 years ago I was winning here. Today I'm still in the podium. It's not bad.
Do you have a final message for all your millions of fans?
Oh yes, say thank you for all these many years of support, and I'm very pleased. I'm thankful to all the fans that they have been following World Rally Championship. It has been a great time for me, doing which has been my passion and my job at the same time, and I'm really happy to finish in a podium, and now next challenge is the car, so we'll see.
So, as Carlos finally goes back to Spain to polish all his trophies, it's another routine celebration for Sebastian Loeb, who's at the top of his game right now with a record 5 wins in a row. It's hard to imagine anyone else tasting this much champagne as we call time on the first half of the 2005 season and head west. So, we say goodbye to one ARG with a blue and white flag, Acropolis Rally Greece. And hello to another ARG with a blue and white flag, Argentina. Fasten your seatbelts as shakedown touches down on South America. Argentina provides the stunning backdrop, great atmosphere, and a genuine rally challenge. Catch every last drop. Greece. So it's the first time I've ever taken a helicopter ride with a learner pilot who happened to be world champion Sebastian Loeb. It's also the first time anyone's ever won 5 rallies in a row, and the first time I've ever eaten 5 kebabs in one go. It's the last of the long hot summer of Mediterranean gravel rallies, and probably the last time we'll ever see Carlos Sainz in a WRC rally car. But it's not the last time you'll see me. Thank you very much for watching. You can get in touch, shakedown@wrc.com. I'll see you next time. Go, friend. So, Harry, how does it feel? Didn't have time to answer. God, it's not worth it.
Huomenna seurataan jalkapalloa Mestareiden liigan karsintaottelussa kello 18.50 alkaen. Nyt oikein hyvää yötä tältä Kakkoselta.